Welcome back, Chosen One. Let's talk about how the universe is putting your haters on notice. Sure, you're not perfect, but you're a genuinely good person in many ways. Still, you've probably noticed that some people just can't stand you, often for petty reasons. You might not usually bother with those who dislike you, but some of them have taken it a step further and decided to mess with you. They seem to get a kick from creating drama and playing childish games. But here's the deal: the universe is warning these troublemakers to back off. However, some of them are ignoring these warnings. They're choosing not to listen, and unfortunately for them, they're going to learn their lesson the hard way. It seems like some people are out to get you just for being yourself, those who've been watching your every move, following you around, sneakily sabotaging your stuff when you're not looking, and even those who smile in your face while secretly plotting against you. All of them have been warned to steer clear of you. Some troublemakers are starting to realize they might want to cut out their shady behaviors. Suddenly, things are starting to backfire on them. They're losing control in situations where they used to slide by. Maybe their car gets repossessed, or they end up in a car wreck, totaling their vehicle. It's like a wake-up call for them to stop their nonsense and leave you be. They're starting to catch on like, man, every time I mess with them, my car breaks down. Or every time I go after them, I wind up in the hospital with a broken bone, or every single time I try to mess with their vibe, my wallet takes a hit, or even whenever I swipe something from them, I lose something important myself. They're finally piecing it together that whenever they come at you, their own life starts to spiral. Now, some of them are thinking, maybe I should just leave this alone. You might notice some of your haters backing off, experiencing firsthand that unique, maybe even divine protection you've got going on. But let's keep it 100, some of them are a bit dense. They just don't see it. They haven't connected the dots yet to realize that the mess unfolding in their lives is directly tied to the bad vibes and shady stuff they keep trying to pull on you. They still haven't figured it out, which is why they keep coming at you. I talked about this in another video, so make sure to check that out. They're trying to get a rise out of you, but the universe just keeps sending them warning after warning. These folks are in for some tough lessons if they keep trying to mess with you. But remember, don't let their negative energy rent space in your head. Even though you're on the up, getting your mind and spirit right, sometimes it's just so tough not to snap. You reach that breaking point where you've simply had it up to here. But that's exactly what they're banking on. They hope you'll lose it. That's part of their game plan. They're waiting for you to crack, so they can have a field day spilling tea and stirring up drama about you. But hang in there. Keep your cool. You're a lot stronger emotionally than you realize. There are people out there trying to throw roadblocks in your path, aiming to disrupt your journey and derail your progress. What they fail to understand is that you're far from alone. Your spirit squad, your ancestors, they're always by your side, supporting and protecting you. Here's the real twist: these individuals think they've got you cornered when they see you alone, but they couldn't be more wrong. Just as they're watching you, they are being watched by your spiritual guardians. These folks are under the illusion that they're the only ones keeping an eye on things. They might have even planned some nasty moves against you, only to find their plans mysteriously falling apart. They haven't yet realized that these aren't mere coincidences. These are clear divine messages telling them to back off and rethink their actions. Things are about to get heated for them if they haven't felt the burn already. A series of unfortunate events is beginning to stack up in their lives because they refuse to heed the warnings. They've been receiving signals and signs from the universe, all trying to tell them that messing with you is a big mistake. The irony here is striking. They're so obsessed with watching you stumble that they're completely blind to the fact that they're setting themselves up for failure. They think they're laying traps for you, but in reality, they're about to fall into the very pits they've dug. Meanwhile, you continue to rise, becoming stronger and more resilient, while their situation spirals out of control. A few might eventually realize their mistakes and feel some regret, but for most, it's likely too late. The bridge they've burned might not be repairable. Despite appearances that they've been getting away with their schemes, the universe has been watching closely. Their downfall is imminent, and unless they wake up and stop their nonsense, they're headed for serious consequences. Your strategy of staying quiet and patient is already driving them crazy because you're not reacting to their drama the way they hoped. This patience is a powerful weapon. For those who fail to read the signs and back off, it's game over. They're about to face the full force of the consequences of their actions. Your patience is turning the tables, serving up justice in the most profound way. This situation is beyond your control, and that's perfectly okay. You're not the one who needs to issue warnings or enforce karma. That's a task for the universe. By ignoring the signs and signals around them, they're essentially digging their holes. Some of these individuals are on a path towards serious karmic consequences that could haunt them for a lifetime, while others might just hit a rough patch. However, they do have the opportunity to wise up and back off if they choose. Some of them dislike you or are even afraid of your potential, but remember, that's their problem, not yours. These people are fully aware of their actions. Deep down, some of them know they should stop, but they can't seem to pull away. You're living rent-free in their minds, constantly distracting them from focusing on their own lives. They can't stop thinking about you, and this obsession is clouding their judgment. But here's the bright side: you are being protected by higher energies. They might try to come at you with their negative intentions, but their efforts are destined to fail. Their petty schemes are no match for the powerful spiritual forces that are guarding you. It's important to stay vigilant, observe your enemies, and pay attention to the pattern in their behavior. By doing so, you'll stay a few steps ahead, playing chess while they're stuck on checkers. At worst, they might slow you down a bit, but they can't stop you. You might have to navigate a different path to avoid their drama, but trust that the Most High is clearing the way for you. You are not someone to be easily messed with. The universe is constantly sending them warnings. Let's hope they get the message and back off before it's too late. The signs are there, and they need to pay attention or face the consequences of their actions. So while they flounder in the chaos they've created, you will keep moving forward, protected and guided by the powerful forces at your back. Remember, your spiritual allies are always with you, ensuring that no harm comes your way. Stay strong, stay vigilant, and watch as karma does its work. To all of you watching, I hope this resonates with your situation. If it does, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Stay blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.